Members of the Board of School Trustees, Dr. Schaefer, faculty, family, and friends, good evening, and welcome to the commencement exercises for the class of 2020. The decision to join the military is not one that is made easily. 10 of the students from the class of 2020 have made the commitment to serve our country. 8 of these students have already left for basic training. I will recognize all the students at this moment. Quentin Paul Chubak, United States Army. Hayden J. Klom, Indiana National Guard. Logan Paul Boat, United States Army. Nathan Allen Bowling, United States Army. Garrett Cole Deaton, Indiana National Guard. Gabriel Lewis Farnsley, United States Army. Logan Scott Hedger, United States Army. Richard Kolonowski IV, United States Army. Clara Marie Petrie, Indiana National Guard, and Austin Lee Andrew Pierce, United States Army.
Welcome, all students, faculty, parents, friends, and families to the Danville 2020 graduation ceremony. This event has been made possible by the faculty, staff, superintendent's office, and school board who have been working hard under these extreme circumstances in order for us to be here today. Throughout the year, this class has shown excellence in academics, as noted by the numerous scholarships. We also excelled in sports, as shown by our winning seasons and our many athletes who will go on to continue to play in college. We were a class of community service, having volunteered many hours at churches, nonprofit organizations, libraries, hospitals, etc. We had several students exhibit their patriotism by joining the military and making a tremendous commitment to continue the freedom we all enjoy today. Unfortunately, they are not here with us since their basic training has already begun. During our senior year, we had extensive participation in events such as band, art, academic teams, theater, robotics, FFA, BPA, and many more. This class of 2020 has set a record for DCHS by being the first class to hold our post-prom event without even having a prom, by playing bingo virtually and having a drive-thru at a local bank to collect our prizes. For all of those who already bought your prom dresses, bless your heart. And it is the first time ever that graduation has been held in July. Our class was the guinea pig for online learning, and we would like to thank our parents for having the tremendous patience they had during this painful time. Thanks to social distancing, the last part of our senior year was not the same. Without social gatherings, our daily conversations in school, athletic events, and spring break, we were probably not the most charming people to be around for the last 2.5 months of school. But who's to say we are now? Thank you to all the parents who became homeschool teachers, even though this is an event we all would have liked to avoid. Thank you for attending tonight's event that honors these 205 exceptional students. I would like to congratulate everyone in our class for their academic achievements and success. We are very fortunate Danville has provided us with a solid academic foundation and personal developmental experience, which has prepared us for what lies ahead. Not too many schools have the dedicated teachers whose classes we have been privileged to attend, and as a result, our education system is right up there with the best. Our class exemplifies what the poster child of American students should be. Now, I would like to discuss 6 points for your consideration. My first point is to be open to failure. In our 4 years, we have experienced many successes, and we will continue to do so, but also expect to experience failures in your futures. Failure is not something to be ashamed of. It's in fact a learning experience. Failure helps you become more adaptable, makes you less afraid to try new things, and shows us what we want and how bad we want it. The sooner you fail, the better, because it gives you more time to make the adequate changes to achieve success. Next, life will be tough. 2 great teachers once wore t-shirts that said, "Math is hard, so is life. Get over it. Thank you, Mrs. Young and Mrs. Quant, for always reiterating that life will be tough. You will not always walk down easy street. You will encounter obstacles along the way, but that does not mean give up. Mrs. Young and Mrs. Quant never let us give up because math is hard, so is life. Get over it. My third point is that no job is beneath you. In one of Bill Gates' speeches to a high school graduation like this one, he quoted, "Flipping burgers is not beneath your dignity. Your grandparents had a different word for burger flipping. They called it opportunity." End quote. Some of us will go to college. Some of us will have our first job upon this graduation. And some of us will go on to trade schools. Regardless of where you start, your ability to succeed is unlimited. Fourth, be realistic. In your first big person job, you won't be able to afford a Mercedes, you won't be able to afford a Rolex, and you won't be able to afford a private jet. All that comes with hard work and dedication. Your expectation on your first job should be realistic based on the marketplace and the skills you provide to the table. I encourage you all to work hard and be a team player, because if you do, your dreams will one day become a reality. Fifth, value the little things. My grandmother always told me the first thing you do every morning is make your bed. I always took that for a grain of salt until I listened to a Navy admiral say the same thing. Paraphrased, U.S. Navy Admiral William McRaven said, "By making your bed every morning, you learn that the little things matter. If you can't do the little things right, you will never be able to do the big things right. Nothing matters but your will to succeed. By making your bed every morning, you have completed the first task of the day, and by completing one small task, you create a ripple effect for completing many more." My last point is to always remember others. In the same way people in Starbucks drive-thrus occasionally pay for the car behind theirs, pay it forward to others by sharing your experiences with them. Our success is a result of the support from our teachers, our friends, our family, and the community. In your future, be sure to share your success with others. So to conclude, let's go out and make a change in the world, even if it is just one small step at a time.
John Patrick Adams. Anthony Albert Anastor. Samuel Vincenzo Arnone. Miranda Angeline Arthur. Daniel Lee Everett. Claire Marie Baker. Abigail Elise Barnett. Brianna Jolie Black. Logan Paul Bowe. Nathan Allen Bowling. Megan Renee Bovel. Kyle Neville Brabick. Wesley Thomas Branchfield. Kristen Marie Brown. Timothy Colin Brown. Madison Haley Bruns. Elizabeth Ellen Berger. Perry Alexander Burnworth. Lance Jordan Bush. Dalton Matthew Campbell. Andrew Ray Carmen. Sarah Marie Carter. Grace Lauren Catney, Preston Grant Chamberlain, Emily Page Chisholm, Kaylee Yumiko Church, Kobe William Clark, Mackenzie Page Klein, Isabel Joe Klaus, Brooke Danielle Cochran, Ella Lynn Collier, Samuel Cash Kumer, Dahlia Isabella Cook, Kyle Thomas Cook, Mason James Corwin, Jared William Cox, Caleb DeMarco Cox, John Martin Creviston, Jersey Berche Cruz, Joshua Alberto Cruz, Quentin Paul Zubak, Katie Nicole Davis, Stephen Michael Dawson, Natalie Ray Deharsh, Garrett Cole Deaton, Madison Page Deckard, Madison Faith Dafoy, Garrett Ryan Deskovic, Elijah Thomas Devlin, Isaac James Dial, Ava Grace Donaldson, Benjamin Derek Dooley, Alexandra Hope Earl, Caroline Grace Ellis, Brielle Bryn Elza, Gabriel Lewis Farnsley, Haley Nicole Ferris, Megan Lynn Fuquay, Braden Wayne Fisher, Devin Joseph Fight, Ethan James Frederick, Zane Joseph Freese, Silas Xavier Fry, Chloe Danielle Folk, Garrett Landon Fullwider, Filippo Gassiani, Trevor Lee Gerald, Caleb Michael Gentry, Sorom Grace Gerber, Zarahan Caleb Gerber, Derek Mitchell Gillespie, Sophia Ghetto, Connor Timothy Good, Isaiah Marcus Gooden, Wesley Philip Chase Graybill, Samantha Marie Gregory, Caitlin Rose Grissom, Anna Claire Gomer, Macy Adara Hackelman, Alyssa Renee Haddix, Elizabeth Kathleen Harvey, Logan Scott Hedger, Dakota Joseph Helms, Mackenzie Rose Henshelwood, Hunter David Hensley, Jose Carlos Hernandez, Cameron Allen Hill, Michael David Hobbs, Ashley Nicole Hodge, Matthew Leon Hoffmeister, Ethan Garrett Hogstrom, Hannah Marie Hoskins, Annie Louise Hunt, Caitlin Nora Eisenberg, Sophia Genevieve Jackson, Delaney Elizabeth Joins, Samuel Sean Karras, Austin Lewis Casimir, Lily Cameron Kemp, William Harrison Kessinger, McKenna Grace King, Hayden J. Klaum, Michaela Renee Knight, Richard Kalinowski IV, Peyton Olivia Kubelski, Toby Elizabeth Colt, Kyla Victoria Landry, Dakota Matthew Lathrop, Rachel Lilia Lathrop, Ethan Lewis Lawrence, Colin Andrew Lawson, Chance Allen Lawson, Hai Huang Lei, Tabitha Christine Mace, Maria Ruby Magallanes, Michaela Nicole Martin, Kendall Star Masters, Shelby Ann Maston, Emily Elizabeth Mayo, Lucy Renee McRoberts, Parker Ryan Means, Caleb Matthew Miller, Christian Joseph Dean Miller, Skylar Marie Miller, Zachary Dale Miller, Cameron Eugene Morgan, Nolan Wayne Morton, Esther Mutesi, Phuoc Nguyen, Vai Hoang Hai Nguyen, Alexander Michael Nichols, Shay Alexandra No, Ezra Gregory Northcutt, Brody Justin O'Brien, Brody Patrick O'Brien, Charity Ann Oliver, Joseph Roma Oliver, Tristan Ray Oren, Clara Marie Petrie, Riley Marie Phillips, Jacob Henry James Pickerel, Austin Lee Andrew Pierce, Kristen Taylor Pike, Kyle Thomas Poland, Alicia Pauline Ponder, Selah Grace Porter, Gavin Malone Quant, Samuel Patrick Reagan, Emily Sue Riley, Nathan Philip Richardson, Jordan Nicole Riddle, Logan Allen Rigdon, Genesis Grace Riley, Caroline Diana Ritchie, Kelsey Claire Rowland, Peyton Nicholas Roof, Matthew Peyton Russell, Aaliyah Wanjiro Saunders, Pace Alexander Schmutt, Sarah Suzanne Schneider, Maya K. Schroeder, Chandler Paul Schubert, Logan Nicholas Seifert, Callie Patricia Sharkey, Maria Gabrielle Sharon, Sierra Hope Shelton, Jessica Faith Shipley, Ellie Brooke Shores, Noah David Silvers, Kayla Grace Simpson, Shelby K. Simpson, Tyler James Slack, Aidan Daniel Smith. Carly Marie Summers. Jacob Brandon Steinway. Jordan Edward Taylor. Julian Javier Thomas. Stephen Morris Thomas. Aubrey Elizabeth Thornburg. Sydney Paige Thurston. Lauren Catherine Townsend. Jules Valeria Trout. Sarah Joy Trout. Brandy Olivia Utley. Kathleen Grace Vickers. Grace Elizabeth Vinch. Malik Jermaine Wade. Elizabeth Grace Walker. Ellie Ann Walker. Mattie Christine Wambach. Patrick Austin Ward. Raven Michelle Grace Ward. Dylan Ray Ware. Keely Ann Watts. Zachariah Allen Weiss. Noah Mikkel Wells. Thomas Richard John West. Madison Page White. Gabrielle Elizabeth Williams. Sarah Justin Winkler. Ashlyn Jane Wolschlager. Taylor Ann Wright.
Good evening, everyone. Class of 2020, in just a few moments, all of you will be invited to take part in the turning of your tassel. Before we do that, I want to remind you of the symbolic nature of this event. It represents a turning point in your life and a culmination of your experiences through life and school to date. This event validates you as an intelligent and educated member of our community, our state, and our nation. Whether you're continuing on with your schooling, going into our valued military service, working the family farm, or directly entering the workforce in another capacity, you now take with you the most valuable gift that a loving family and community can give to you, the gift of a quality public education. As my father used to tell me, get your education and no one can ever take that away from you. I invite you to remember the roles that your parents and guardians, elementary teachers, middle school teachers, high school teachers, administrators, and the Board of School Trustees have played in your attainment to date. Danville community loves you and wishes you the very best. Class of 2020, upon the recommendation of your principal and on behalf of the faculty of the Danville Community School Corporation, by the power vested in me by the Board of School Trustees in the state of Indiana, I now pronounce you graduates of Danville Community High School. Please turn your tassels.